Hello, my name is Janine Jones, and I'm coming to you from the Heart's Way Imagery and Insights. Today's video topic is timers, specifically 25 reasons to use a timer to decrease stress. I have, over the past few months, begun to use timers on a regular basis. Let me tell you a little bit why. Over the past few years, I have had some struggles, both physically and emotionally. I have retired from my clinical practice, and right soon after retirement, I had some fairly major surgery and had some complications in terms of being able to fully ambulate and move around without pain. I basically had a total knee replacement. Fast forward a few years, I'm still having some challenges with this. In addition, over the last few years, as we all know, we have struggled with the challenge of having a pandemic in our midst. With this, the retirement for me, the surgery and complications, and the pandemic, I kind of went into a bit of a funk in terms of getting out of any kind of routine whatsoever. I knew that one of the things that would help me the most would be to get back into some sort of routine. So slowly I began to put routines in my life, and I have found that using a timer has helped me tremendously in order to keep up with these routines, move forward, and even engage in more pursuits and activities as a result. Now, the types of timers that you can use are just very, very simple. I mean, you can use the old-fashioned egg timer. You can use the timer that's on your cell phone. But my personal favorite is to use the timer that comes with Alexa. And the reason that I like Alexa so much is that when I set timers, she basically talks back to me and I can communicate with her a little bit, which I think is kind of fun and motivating. So let's go ahead and get started with looking at 25 reasons to use a timer to decrease stress. Are you ready to get started? Here we go. Number 1, timers help to combat feeling overwhelmed. When you just feel stuck, there's too much to do or too much to think about, what we also call paralysis by analysis, try a timer. It can act like a crowbar to wedge into a crack and hopefully break open a space so you can get unstuck. Number 2, timers are an effective partialization tool. Now, partialization is a social work term, which means to break large things, like problems, down into smaller, more manageable pieces. We work on problems in small time increments with timers. Number 3, remember, you can do anything for 15 minutes. Enough said. Number 4, using a timer, you can feel accomplished and competent. Even if you need to move a mountain, it feels good to move one pile of dirt at a time. Eventually, that mountain will move. Number 5, timers can be used to improve your productivity. Getting small tasks accomplished lead up to bigger tasks being accomplished. Also, smaller steps may be safer steps. Just think about if you had a hole in a large dam that held back water and how it might be repaired. Do you want to slap a big Band-Aid over it all at one time, or to shore it up bit by bit with sturdy bricks? And timers can help you do those small tasks, brick by brick. Number 6, timers can help you to set boundaries, so tasks are not so daunting. Timers help you know that accomplishing tasks are possible. Number 7, timers help you to think proactively versus reactively. Now, Let me go on to number 8 to help explain what I mean by this. Number 8, you manage the time and task, meaning you're proactive, instead of the time or task managing you, which is reactive, when you use a timer. Who would you rather be in control and calling the shots? You or someone else? Number 9, with timers, you can see the progress you are making bit by bit. Number 10, celebrate and reward yourself when your timer goes off. Try to choose a reward that's healthy and satisfying. Number 11, with timers, your work becomes more focused. Knowing that you have a finite amount of time to put to your task, timers can help you stick to that task at hand. Number 12, timers might help you to work faster. When you're under a deadline and you're focused, who knows how quickly you can get a task done? Number 13, timers combat procrastination. If you're always looking at your tasks as too big to start and or accomplish, timers can take that pressure off your shoulders. Number 14, timers can be used in many places. For example, work, home, etc. Can you think of some more uncommon ways to use timers? One of the ways that I use a timer is to practice my clarinet. Number 15, regular use of timers helps to build skills. Speaking of my clarinet, my timer is helping me gradually build up my clarinet playing skills little by little. I haven't played in 15 years or more. Number 16, end your time on a high note, eager to return to the task. James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, writes about this. He always leaves his blog writing when he is on an up note, so he doesn't dread returning to writing the next day. Timers can help with that. Number 17, timers can create a motivating challenge. It's fun to be in competition with a timer. Who's going to win? Guess who? You. Number 18, timers signify a promise you made to yourself. Oceana Martinez, from How a Timer Helps You Practice Better Boundaries, has this sage advice. Timers can be used philosophically, too. Number 19, the timer is your tool. It's not an authority. Another good statement from Oceana Martinez. Remember who is in control here. Number 20, timers can help to build habits and honor boundaries. Again, wise words from Ms. Martinez. Too often we have spotty boundaries, a bit like Swiss cheese. Number 21, it's optimal to set timers to no more than 30 minutes. From Danielle LaSouza, who wrote, Do You Need to Set a Timer? Setting a timer for too long a period of time can turn out to be self-defeating, and we definitely don't want that. We want to decrease stress, not vice versa. Number 22, keep breaks short between timer sessions. Ms. LaSouza recommends setting a timer if needed during your breaks. You don't want to lose momentum while scrolling Facebook or Instagram for too long. Number 23, timers make efficient use of small segments of time. According to 9 Reasons You Get More Done When You Use a Timer by Simple Everyday Home. Number 24, timers prove how easy most tasks really are. I really like this one. We can accomplish so many things that we thought were impossible. Thanks, Simple Everyday Home. And 25, last but not least, timers help letting good enough be good enough. Another one from Simple Everyday Home. This one is one of my personal favorites. We don't have to be perfect, folks, just good enough. So there's the 25 reasons to use timers to decrease stress. Like I had said earlier, I think I said this earlier, that there's going to be a handout that comes with the video that you can download. And let me show this to you. Okay, hold on a second. Here it is, folks. This is the handout that comes along with this, just in case you need to have a little reminder about 25 different ways that timers can help to decrease your stress. I will link resources in the description box below, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Let me ask you, do you use a timer to decrease stress? If so, how? Do you have any unique ways to use a timer? I'd love to know. Write to me in the comments. I'd love to chat. For now, I'm going to say goodbye and have a good day.